Hello, we are live on Blue Jays post-game recap. Not with Judah, and this is this is also the Raptors post-game recap. Raptors vs. Celtics game number 4, and Blue Jays post-game recap number 39, I believe. I know it's been that many games. It's a lot of games now, guys. A lot of friggin' games. So let's wait till we get a few people in the chat, then we'll start. Come on. I advertise on Instagram. You guys like the chair? I'm testing out a new chair. Don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, but I want to see if I like it for the stream. If I don't, doesn't matter. If I do, see if I like it. Up. Try that. Let's try it. Or am I too high up? My bad. Come on, where's all my people? Come on. Come on in the stream. Come on in the chat. I want people in here. So we're going to start off with the Raptors. So they played an amazing game, guys. I'm really happy. Who do we got in the chat today? We got Marcus Gassi. We got Devin. Do we have Judah, potentially? I don't know. Who do we have? Come on. Write some stuff in the chat. I want to see who we have. Give me your opinion about the Raptor game. Who do you think was our player of the game? Our OG Anunoby player of the game. I know I'm copying Raptors Digest, but I love them. I think that they're an amazing podcast. I want to be just like them. Today's player of the game, I'm definitely not Marcus Gasol. Even though he was a great presence, I wouldn't give it to him. OG, as usual, played great. So I'm totally gonna give the player of the game to Matty Ice for only playing 3 minutes with 1 rebound. I swear they need to start playing him more. It's really upsetting me. So explain to me why they played Terrence Davis so much in the regular season, but now he hasn't got any minutes. Is there some contractual issue with them? I don't know. It's really disappointing, guys. So player of the game, I'll give it to Kyle Lowry. He played 43 friggin' minutes. He only rested for 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes of rest. That's some tough shit that he had to deal with. He had 22 points, 11 rebounds. 11 rebounds for someone who is 6 foot. Probably not even that. 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, guys. Imagine if you're Kyle's height. How hard is that to get a block? They really didn't have that many turnovers, except for Kyle Lowry, but his is understandable because he was with the Rock the entire time. It's hard not to have turnovers in the playoffs. Who we got in the friggin' stream, guys? Let's see. But you guys know that OG's always great. And just like how Raptors Digest does, they do their what's his name? What's shithead's name? DeMario Carroll. They're DeMario Carroll Gold Star of the game. So I'm giving the DeMario Carroll Gold Star, the illustrious Gold Star, guys, to a player that I love greatly. Jason friggin' Tatum. I hate him. So he had 24 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Wasn't as good as he was before, but there's one play where he basically went and tried to take out Kyle Lowry, and made me so unhappy. I hate Jason. I hate him with all my guts. But Boston, they're pretty off today. Especially Kemba. And the Raps, they were 40% from 3. Boston was only 20% from 3, so they weren't good at all. As you guys could see, they kept bricking. They were suffering from brick disease, as I say. Got some steals. They were scoring a lot in the paint, how it looks. Oh, they actually had a lead? They had a 3-point lead. The Raps only led by 11, which, as you can see, they were trailing for most of the game. But do you think that the Raptors are now going to probably win in 6 or 7 or not at all? I'm thinking like 6. I always said 6. Just want to see what that was. So do you guys like the chair? Now let's get into the Blue Jay game. So I didn't watch that much of the Blue Jay game. I was watching a lot of the Raptors. Then I had to walk the dogs. A lot of work. So Blue Jays hit a lot of home runs. They scored a lot. They just got really unlucky, guys. They got a pretty dominant performance from... Actually, I shouldn't say that. They got a okay performance from Chase Anderson, where he allowed 6 runs. So he was basically Drew Hutchinson. If you guys don't know, he absolutely sucked. I feel like Anthony Bass has kind of regressed a little bit. Maybe they need Ken Giles back now. I swear, Yamaguchi's looked so good now. Anthony Kay was good. Yamaguchi can probably be a starter, guys. I really think so. Hi, Gracie. You're very pretty. Sorry, just want to make sure I checked on her. So, Jonathan VR, he went 1 for 6. Huh? Vladdy's starting to have an eye. That's one you don't see very often, guys. So, a little hot take, kind of. Do you guys agree that it was a good idea to send Reese McGuire down and to call up Caleb Joseph? So I think that sending Reese's Pieces down, or masturbating Reese, or pervert Reese, however you want to say it, I think it was a perfect idea. He was hitting below 100, I think. Let's check Baseball Reference. What? Frag! I didn't realize that Ken's on 45-day DL, which means he's out for the season. Holy friggin' shit! Guys, the Jays are so screwed now. Ken's out for the year. I didn't realize. I'm sorry for misinforming you guys. I am really sorry. Give me your reaction in the comments, one viewer. I want to hear what you have to say. Oh, he has Twitter? Oh, it's not active. Never mind. So he has a batting average below 0, which is basically impossible. See, 0.073. That is literally one of the worst batting averages you can have. If it's below 2, you're obviously not a good player. If you're anywhere in the 1 range, you need some improvement. But if you're below 1, you are probably one of the worst hitters of all time. That's what he is. He has somehow hit 8 home runs. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Negative 42 OPS plus. How is this fucking possible? Sorry, I didn't say anything. I didn't just swear. So, he basically had an anomaly of a year. First batted 146, which is way below average. Then a little regression. That's fine. 130. That's okay. Maybe it's because he didn't get as many appearances as he did now. Because he's getting a lot more condensed appearances. I don't know. So also his defensive WAR has regressed. So is his offense. But I don't know what happened to Ken Giles in his warm-up and in the batting practice that he threw, but there must be something going on. Now I'm starting to think it was a bad idea not to sell him. We should have sold Kenny. Kenny! I want to see if they have any more information. September 10th. Anything with that flexor strain, it means something majorly wrong. I know that. I know for a fact. This is not good. I know it's September 10th, which is in 4 days. Still, it does not mean anything good. I don't even know how that's possible. Just curious who his wife is. Any pictures? Oh, she's also a baseball player. I didn't realize that. Oh, I think I actually did know that. Yeah. Guys, come on, comment in the chat. I want to see what you guys are thinking. I love hearing my fans' opinions. So the Blue Jays now have like Tampa Bay Rays-esque bench. Because they're now able to make so many moves. Now they got someone like Jonathan VR to be off the bench. They're probably going to send down Espinal or Panic once Bobo comes back up in a couple days, which will be happening. Once that happens, every other team's screwed. Every other team is going to be trying to figure out, oh, what are we going to do when we face the Blue Jays? Because they are looking so good, and they are probably the best team in the American League East. Now they're actually probably pretty close to beating to catching Tampa. Now they're ahead of the Yankees. Which, if you told me that he'd be ahead of the Yankees on at the beginning of the year, I would have said you are on some type of drug because if we're beating the Yankees any point of the year, I would have probably thought that person's just so crazy. But it looks like we are. Joe Panik was actually good today. Wow. Vladdy had a home run, which really made me happy. Teo had a home run. That's really good. Love seeing him hitting dingers. Gurriel had a pinch hit home run for Derek Fisher. Did Derek get injured? Why did he come out after one at bat? I don't like the looks of that. I think we better keep an eye on him. Caleb Joseph had an error in the 1 or 2 innings of play that he had without an at bat. I honestly don't understand. Zero understanding or comprehension. So Joseph did come up to bat. He got a walk. Rowdy was good. He had 3 hits. I swear our lineup's heating up at the perfect time. Just before a month before playoffs. For the nice playoff bubble that they're creating. Maybe he'll be in Toronto. I really hope. Look at how the NHL is doing. I know I don't like to compare stuff to the NHL because I am not a very big hockey fan at all. I know I live in Canada. I know I'm supposed to be a big hockey fan. It's hockey. I used to be a huge hockey fan, but I can't skate for my life. I just fall whenever I go on the ice. I just can't relate with the sport that well, so it's hard for me to be a huge fan of hockey. A lot of my friends are big fans, but I'm just not in it. Not into it. It's a cool sport. Players work so hard in that sport, but I'm not a big fan. Back to the game. So the Jays just got really unlucky. They had to deal with bullshit being the walk-off home run by Xander Bogaerts. Let's get my buddy Timmy in here. But he's in Brownlow Dash. Jackie Bradley Jr. had a home run. He also had some really good catches. JBJ is a great defender. Tim, I know I'm admitting it. Rub it in my face all you want. He's a great defender. But Jays have good defenders too. He's pretty good. Rafael Devers had a home run. It was like a home run fest for them. JD Martinez had a home run. I swear, I'm gonna give you Red Sox fans some sympathy. Jose Peraza was a great pickup for you guys this offseason. I love Peraza. He's a great speedster. I think he's a great runner. He's not on a very good team because all y'all in Beamtown, you don't have any good teams anymore, guys. You don't have any good teams. The Bruins are aging, and they're probably going to blow it up this offseason. Red Sox they're aging too, and they're probably going to blow it up. And Patriots, same thing. It's probably going to be tanking. That's what happens when you don't have a real quarterback. What sport am I forgetting about? MLS? I don't care about that. Boston, I can see them not being a very good sports city anymore. I know it comes off as cocky and being a hot take artist, but that's my opinion. My opinion. Oh, Moody Harper decided to irately tell the umpire to not treat him like a 5-year-old after ejection. Let's see.
Yes. So what I thought was happening was he wanted to talk to him about it.
He's restrained.
And I think the umpire decided that he did not want to talk to him about it. I think Bryce just wanted to have a conversation with him. And then when he got thrown out of the game, that's when Bryce became pretty incensed. Yeah.
So the ump did have a little bit of short fuse, but Bryce isn't best at handling that. Oh, it was misunderstanding, yeah. We should take it back. So Mike Trout hit his 300th home run. Great for Mike. I love Mike Trout. He's probably the GOAT of baseball. By the time he ends his career, he will be the GOAT. He is definitely Hall of Famer. He'll be better than Babe Ruth by then. He'll be better than all the greats. It's already better because he has a career average WAR of 8, which is MVP level. I know he still has the tail end of his career coming for him. He's in his mid-prime, so he does still have more left in him. Definitely has more left. But he could definitely turn into a corner outfielder if he doesn't have the athleticism anymore, or if he doesn't have the speed, or maybe even a first baseman, Albert Pujols. That's the advantage of having a lazy man like Pujols on the team. He can teach Trout how to age well. Pujols aged pretty well. Not the best. He used to be a kind of a speedster, I think, with the Cardinals when he's a rookie. Someone not to learn from is Vladdy. I can't see him playing until he's 35. Unless he's like a Frank Thomas, which is not a very good build. Guys, again, R.I.P. Tom Seaver, one of the greatest players of all time. I love Tom. It's hard on me. But I love Tom Seaver. I watched so many clips of him in the past little while, and I've read so much about him because I was doing this GOAT thing that I've been wanting to put out, but it's really hard to do, guys. Oh, Harold Ramirez, former Blue Jay. Was carted off with a hamstring strain. Wow. Strings of ham.
Chopper to third, low, and no.
Oh, Jesus.
And Harold down in pain. We'll step aside and check in on Harold.
Oh, this is a fun one. So Adam Wainwright, one of the greatest Cardinals pitchers of all time. That is a definite hot take. You can roast me if you want for that. Teaming up with one of the best catchers in the league, former best catcher, not really anymore. He's kind of aging. Teamed up with Yachty for the 270th time in his career, which is 6th all time for most of any starting battery. Like battery, you know what that means, guys. Hope you do. If you don't, you're not a real baseball fan. Shouldn't say that. That's how we're not going to get more fans of baseball. So, guys, I'm here to make more baseball fans because I can see that baseball is losing its popularity to football and basketball. But I am a massive baseball fan. I'm here to bring everyone back. And I encourage everyone to try to influence all their friends to go watch a baseball game. Because you will enjoy it. Because with all these new rules, baseball has definitely became so much more exciting. I can see myself so much more engaged, even though I already was last year. I'm so much more engaged with all these new rules, like the extra inning rule, the having more players, having less games, shorter games, and all the off the field drama, and and even watching Pat McAfee, that made it even better. It made me be more excited. And also baseball Twitter, that's pretty good too, guys. That's some good shit. Oh, Corey Kluber's gonna miss the rest of the year. Wow. Santander's gonna miss the rest of the year with an oblique strain. It's unfortunate. Guys, we have a lolcow alert. The Baltimore Orioles, yes, the Baltimore Orioles finally beat the New York Yankees. Let's go. Come on, Orioles fans, get your DIC case out and start flopping it around because you finally beat the Yankees. You get warning to you guys realize only 21 games left this season. It's almost over, guys. Almost friggin' over. That's for the Blue Jays. For other teams like the Cardinals, they have a whole lot more games to play. I think every game for them now is like a doubleheader. I hope that the NFL is prepared to deal with COVID. The Clippers versus the Nuggets game is over. Nuggets won. Wow. Boardman had an okay game. Wasn't that good. But Nikola, he was dominating the boards from it looks. Sorry guys, I got a little distracted. I want to check on this. So, Jamal Murray, Canadian from Kitchener. He played okay. Michael Porter Jr. was okay. Gary. Oh, I think we can get away. We can take away our warrants to find Paul George in the playoffs because he's here, or our missing person order. So I'm pretty happy today that the Raps won. A little upset Blue Jays lost, but it's one game. Now that they're tied again at the Yankees, they are behind them technically. But just one game. I shouldn't get myself too worried. I know. Get my heart rate up. Yeah. It's funny how in the National League, how the Rockies were going to make the playoffs without being above 500. And the Nationals went from winning a World Series to being a bottom feeder. So I think we're going to end the stream here, guys. Great stream. Love having you guys. So bye. Love all y'all.